people, hello and welcome back again to the United Enigma. We're back with a watch-along in the EFL Cup of Man United versus Newcastle. Now this game, in my opinion, is probably the last chance we have this season of being able to get any sort of silverware. We have messed ourselves up, mashed up our entire season, Premier League dusted. The opportunity for us to even get in the top 4, top 5 even, is looking almost impossible at this current moment because we're already behind Liverpool by about 8 points. So to actually get ahead of Liverpool, we've got to win 3 more matches than they're able to. And we all know when we hit Anfield, we're going to lose at Anfield anyway. So where are those 3 additional wins beyond them going to come? Do you trust them to get beaten by us at home? Can we beat Liverpool at home? Because away we're going to lose to them. So how do we actually get into the top 4? Let's not even talk about the Champions League. We all know we're not getting the Champions League. We're not going home with that trophy. If we did that, I'd call foul play. I'd call UEFA United. We must have fixed something. That's the only way we win the Champions League. And even then, we'd still probably get packed up somehow. Other than that, FA Cup, really and truly not going to happen because the minute they start to get into the latter rounds of the FA Cup, teams like Man City's, Arsenal's, even Tottenham now, the way they're playing, they'll start to ramp it up and they'll really start putting out their first team squads to make sure they're progressing in that competition and potentially going for the win. The League Cup and the defense of this trophy is probably our last chance to really go out there and get some silverware. I don't even want to say the word salvage this season because just winning the League Cup and probably missing out on Champions League, that's actually a worse season than last year. So that's not a salvage season. So we need to go out there and try and beat Newcastle today. They've fielded a much weakened lineup. Yes, we've made some replacements, but if we're talking about the level of experience and the quote-unquote quality on paper, we do have a better starting lineup for this game than Newcastle. They've rested a lot of the key individuals. The likes of Guimaraes is not available for this game. Kieran Trippier is not there. You know, for example, people like Callum Wilson's not on there. Isak, they have rested a lot of their best players. So we need to go out there today and beat them convincingly. Will it salvage Ten Hag's season or Ten Hag's opportunity to be the manager of Man United moving forward? No, it will not. We need to go out there and win this game just for Man United's individual pride, because for me, this is our last opportunity to win any sort of silverware this season. We're not winning the Premier League. We're not winning the Champions League. We're not winning even the Europa League. If we drop down there, do you trust us to go out there and beat a Liverpool? Beat one of Dortmund, Dortmund, AC Milan or PSG or Newcastle that drop into the Europa League? Do you trust us to beat them? Sevilla, if they were to drop down, or Lens, who beat Arsenal, do you trust us to beat them if they drop to Europa League? So let's not talk about even winning the Europa League. This is our last chance to win silverware this season. We need to go out there and bop these guys. Simple. Just need to go out there and grind the win. If we look at the starting lineup as well, so Nana maintains the position. He definitely deserves it based off of his recent performances. However, you could argue that why has Bayindir not been given a chance yet? Was he simply brought in just to play in the smaller competitions? Apparently not. But if you even couple that with the fact that we're linked potentially with getting a new goalkeeper, why in the January transfer window are we being linked with a new goalkeeper to replace Onana when we bought one already? I don't really understand what's going on with the goalkeeper situation. However, I am happy to see Onana starting. Worthy says here, has the game started? No, it has not yet. The game has not started yet. It's starting at 8:15, so it's a bit of a later kickoff. Don't ask me why they do these things, but it's a later kickoff. So we've got Lindelof and Maguire, the age-old partnership of Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. That dynamic duo. This was the duo before McFred. This was McFred before McFred. Lindeguire. That's back again in full effect. Luckily for them, they're only coming against the likes of Joe Linton, who's not actually a number 9. He's a midfielder who just happens to have some of the qualities of a striker. They're not coming up against an Isak or else. I would say we would be in deep, deep trouble if Isak was playing in this game because of his pace, his directness, his ability to carry the ball as well. But Joe Linton is a little bit stiffer, a little bit more of a target man when he plays in that role. So that suits a Maguire. Lindelof could get bullied, but Maguire, that suits him. Reguilon being back in this team and Lindelof finally being moved into centre-back position is a big thing. You can actually have someone that's going to be able to carry that ball forward, provide overlap for Garnacho underlaps, draw away some defenders so Garnacho has space to operate, because Rashford, as much as the guy's been dog, he has had no opportunity to actually go 1v1 in a lot of cases because he's being doubled up on. Because for whatever reason, people still see him as a threat. The only threat Rashford is to himself at this point. Trips over himself, misses open goals. At this point, the only threat to Man United comes from Rashford himself. So that's what I'm saying. But Dalot at the right back position. AWB is actually back. That's a good fitness boost for us. Him being back, it would have been nice, of course, to have seen him back against Man City. That's when we would have needed him. This game, he's going to be up against, if I just have a quick look, it's going to be Anthony Gordon today. He's all right. He's all right. He's direct, very quick. He could trouble Dalot. However, it's on Dalot now to be very careful defensively, because Gordon could potentially provide a decent outlet. We saw versus even PSG that at times Gordon looked dangerous even versus PSG. So if he can do that versus PSG, he can most definitely give Dalot something to think about this game. So he needs to be on his thing. Casemiro being back is a big one. Big one, Casemiro. Big one here. He's back in the team. Now with Sin, Amrabat being in that position, that CDM position for Man United currently is a dead zone. No-go zone. You don't want to play there. People saying, cast this, cast that. Cast is shit, cast is fat. Now all of a sudden you realize that, yo, Amrabat's also played in this position, the number 6 for Man United, and he didn't look good. He has looked subpar. This is not the guy we've seen at Fiorentina. This is not the guy we've seen versus for Morocco. So Casemiro being blamed for a lot of the mishaps at the earlier part of the season, you guys are now seeing that it's the position itself, not the personnel. Because even for Casemiro's poor performances, he's still one of our top goal scorers this season. Still up there. That tells you all you need to know. That's the level in quality difference. A poor performing Casemiro still looked better than Amrabat in that number 6 position. So for overall, that tells me that it's an issue with the tactics and the system and the amount of space and ground and work people in that position have to do, as opposed to the personnel. I'm not blaming Amrabat. Casemiro is that man over there. You can see him in the top right corner. That's the man you got to look at for why Casemiro and Amrabat have been underperforming this season. So finally, Ten Hag decided to put his £60 million man in a game for Man United. The guy's been getting replaced by McTominay in our system. Make it make sense. This is a man that was meant to be sold in summer, but he was now starting over your big money signing that you gave the number 7 to. Apparently that shirt doesn't mean anything no more. I know that the number 7 shirt has been getting disrespected by Man United for ages now. People have been stinking the place out in that shirt. It literally took Ronaldo coming back and having a good season. He was the last person to be good in number 7. It took an old man Ronaldo to come back and be the most recent decent performer in a number 7 shirt. But at least historically, we have tried to give the number 7 shirt to someone who's promising. Cavani, one of the best strikers of this generation. We gave it to Memphis Depay, who was absolutely ripping it up in the Dutch league. He came in with a lot of star quality. We've actually tried at least to give it to some people that have a certain caliber in football. But now all of a sudden, it's being used as a bargaining chip to get a Chelsea reject. And then in the biggest game of the season versus your City rivals, that same man is on the bench. Make that make sense again. Hannibal, of course, he's back in. A bit of rotation is not a bad thing. I'm just happy to see Bruno being dropped. Yes, we all know Bruno will be back versus Fulham, fit and ready. But just seeing Bruno being dropped for a game because of his poor performances, we love to see it. Hannibal isn't good enough, and I would sell him in the summer, but I don't think he can do any worse than Bruno has been currently. And now Mason Mount, £60 million boy, yeah? I want to see you in that position now, taking on the creative responsibility. Hannibal's not a creator. Casemiro can create, but he's pretty much going to be a lone defensive midfielder for this game. So Mason Mount is on you, the creative impetus for the team. Anthony on the right wing. This guy, some would say he should be on the right wing in pen, but we won't talk about that. This guy has been even worse after coming back than he was prior to his suspension. So I need to see something from him today. it doesn't even necessarily have to be goals or assists. Just give me a performance. Give me something to say, you know what? This guy is slowly but surely coming back to a decent bit of form. Because right now he's stinking the place out. Comes on the pitch, and I knew it. Everyone knew it. I knew bringing Anthony on versus Man City, you were just asking the guy to get a red card. I said it during my watching. I was like, yo, you do realize Anthony's going to be itching for a red card if you put him on. What does he do? Goes and kicks Doku. Now Doku's out here making posts, ridiculing my guy Anthony. Comes on, does niche, doesn't go past anyone, no shots, no chances created, no crosses. Of course, he was only on for about 10 minutes, but even when he's on for a whole game, he barely does anything anyway. So the small sample size is probably reflective of what he would have done even if he played the whole game. Let's be serious here. Let's keep it a buck. So Anthony, give me something. I would say, though, that he is going to be up against, if we have a look at the Newcastle lineup, he will actually be up against Drewsbury Hall. Ex-Chelsea player. He's someone that's very, very talented. I can actually see very easily Anthony being locked up by Hall. Hall's quite physical, going to be a little bit bigger than him. I can see him just getting brushed aside. So Anthony, I beg, please show me something tonight. Marshall back in the lineup is good to see because Højlund, we know he's got injury issues, so it'd be good to see this guy back in the starting lineup so he can actually allow Højlund to have a bit of a rest. So I don't have an issue with that substitution. Marshall, get that fitness up, let him play, anywhere from 60 to 70 minutes, get him off. Højlund can come in and complete the game. Bit of rotation is needed because last year, Ten Hag barely rotated the squad, and we see we're paying for the sins last season with all the injuries this year. So it's good to see a little bit of rotation even in a bigger game. Garnacho as well had to happen. Rashford stinking the place out. Time in, time out. Happy to see Rashford out this squad for this game, but similar with the Bruno situation in midfield, we all know he'll be back in on the weekend versus Fulham. Just got to deal with that. So the match is going to commence in just about a minute or so. So, I'm going to get ready for it to sync up. Going to get the timer ready. When you guys are ready, I'll just hit play. What's up? Finished already?
Yeah, bro.
Down.
Man's sitting in it. Like I haven't seen Casemiro on the pitch in eons.
Yeah. At least he doesn't have the Bangladesh trim anymore. Match is about to start. When it does start, got the timer set up. Gonna sync up with you lot, so make sure you're ready for that. Score predictions in the chat. Let me know what you believe the score will be for this game and who you think the key threats for Newcastle will be. I've already outlined in my personal opinion. I do think that Anthony Gordon could be an issue, and he's not the best player, of course, but Joe Willock, he could genuinely be an issue for Man United today just because of the fact that Man United struggle typically and historically, especially this season, with players that are good at carrying the ball. He's not an amazing dribbler. He's not an amazing striker of the ball. He's not going to make the most line-breaking creative passes. However, he is someone that can carry the ball through midfield pretty well. He's that style of player. Sort of like a shit version of Messi Lingard, if you guys remember that phase of Lingard. Shit Lingard, that's what I describe him as. But Lingard was very good at carrying the ball. The Willock is in that similar sort of mode. We've struggled. Look at Jamal Musiala, and of course he's at the elite end of the ball carrying spectrum, but look how we struggled against Bayern Munich for that. So I'm looking at him. I'm looking at Anthony Gordon. His directness, his pace could trouble Dalot on that side as well. We've obviously got the issues of Livramento. He's a very, very good fullback. I believe he came from, I believe he's actually a Chelsea academy player who I think he went to Southampton, then he was bought by Newcastle. I think that was his journey. So, but he's a very, very good player, very talented. Along with Drewsbury Hall, again, another Chelsea academy player. These are two wing-backs, full-backs are very good going forward and can provide a lot of support. And we know how we struggle on the flanks. All those cutbacks coming in, people like Longstaff, Willock, Joe Linton flooding into the box. We know how shit we are at defending cutbacks. So, those would be my key. That's pretty much my key threats every game because I know how bad we are. I know where our weaknesses are. Fullback area, wingers, midfield runners, that's what we're bad at. So any team with decent fullbacks, decent direct wingers, and good midfield runners are capable of making good third man runs, breaking into the box, Man United are always going to struggle with. Always. Because we can't defend that stuff. Can't defend it.
Seen it many times this season.
This season, just getting packed every single time by midfield runners.
Yeah. Odegaard.
Match already. Who's that? Oh, that Longstaff. Yeah, that is Longstaff. That is Longstaff. Longstaff is injured. It seems he's down injured. I don't know how bad. It looks pretty. No, that's not Longstaff. I believe it's Matt Target. He's down right at the moment. Could be injured. I swear there was this rule about sort of other staff members being in the technical area and not being allowed to be there anymore. Only the managers allowed in the technical area. I don't know why there seems to be someone in there at the moment.
Right.
Bruno Guimaraes.
Yeah,
Varane's on the bench. Yeah. Bruno Guimaraes is warming up for Newcastle. To be honest, Man United fans, we don't want to see Bruno Guimaraes coming on this early. We would have rather them being chasing the game and have to bring him on later than having to start him basically due to injury. Because he's someone that could be a threat for this game, even from distance in terms of shooting. Or could it be Almiron instead? Seems like Almiron's getting ready to come on. But this guy, he ain't that good, but he's one of those players that's kind of annoying.
You reckon people would be unhappy with the fact that he's saving people like Rashford and Bruno for our next game, even though they've been poor?
That's the thing. Some people are probably of the opinion that they've been dropped, Rashford and Bruno, but that's just not the case. We all know that's not the case. They've not been dropped. They've just been rested for the game on the weekend because they're still seen as important players currently. But you and I both know that those two need full-on dropping, not partial resting, full-on dropping. So let's just hope that Garnacho, Anthony, maybe you could argue Mason Mount, have really, really, really good performances today and give the manager something to think about. Give the manager an opportunity to make the right decision that you and I know, which is to drop those guys and replace them for players that are performing. So I'm just hoping and praying Garnacho and Mount have decent performances today because that'll be important. Not just for the win, but just because I don't want to see the other two playing.
Holland starting. I mean,
Martial starting.
Yeah, Martial. I was gonna say Martial starting.
Casemiro being back is the main thing for me.
Do you reckon at some point in the game, Martial gets subbed off for Holland just in case of injury?
Hello, offside there. Martial being subbed off. Yeah, yes, he will do. There's no way Martial plays 90 minutes this game. Now, Martial, 100%, the most he'll play in this game is anywhere from 60 to 70. I don't even know if that man can actually play 90 minutes anymore. Like, really and truly. As in 90 minutes at a high level. I'm not talking about in general, sort of half running. 90 minutes at good intensity? Nah, he ain't got that in him still. He's finished. This is very important. People in the chat, let me know score predictions for the game. I'm personally just gonna go 2-1 for Man United. I'm gonna be shameless and still predict us to win, even though Newcastle, of course, it's sad to say, but even Newcastle are far superior to us at the moment.
Really? That's good to see Man U again. I mean,
we'll see, innit? We'll see. You man, just you focus on your game versus West Ham, innit? I saw you guys are Arsenal. You man are playing West Ham later, innit? Focus on your game. Because when West Ham pack you up at the London Stadium, 2-1 Newcastle. I mean, it could be 2-1 Newcastle, to be honest. But I'm gonna still be shameless and say we'll win. Poor touch in the midfield. Hannibal, Mason Mount. Nice Mount, decent. Nice, good play, good ball. Anthony here, show me something. God's sake, man just overhits a simple pass, This guy, fam. Man, like Guy Fraud. Not Guy Fawkes, call him Guy Fraud. It was just Halloween, innit? Guy Fraud, fam. Oi! Arsenal already losing 1-0 to West Ham. We'll take it. Man United fans don't have any victories to take of our own. We have to take the L's of another team as our victory at the moment. Anthony Arbor.
old head in that.
Ten Hag, Ben White scoring an own goal with a Superman header. Now that is quality. I need to watch that later. I'll definitely need to watch that later.
I said that.
Onana on the ball. Let's see. Are we going long? We're going long again, bro. Why did we buy Onana again? Can someone tell me? We're gonna always be going long. Well, kept that freaking De Gea guy, man. Might as well kept him. I go on Regulon.
That's a foul. Dragged him.
You see, that was the importance of having Regulon back. I know it's just a small moment. The fact that he was able to just take the ball on his natural left foot and carry it through midfield confidently. You see that positive first touch. If that's Lindelof, who's been playing left back for us, he takes a negative touch there, makes it, plays the ball back to Onana, and we start again. He probably has to go long. Those little things that people don't notice, but it's important. Playing players in their natural positions. It looks like Casemiro's captaining the side for this game, which is good to see because Casemiro is definitely more of a natural captain than Bruno. Not a freaking crybaby, fam, and he's won Champions Leagues and shit.
So he brought Onana since he's better on the ball to play from the
Exactly. What you say here, this is the reason why we bought Onana. Yeah, we're still playing long ball. We bought one of the best ball playing goalkeepers in the world to make him play long ball football. Freaking Ten Hag, man. Everything he does is confusing. Purely confusing all the time.
He doesn't know how to make up his mind. I don't know what he's doing, fam.
Okay, is Dallo on the ball?
And I'll throw it into Martial.
Martial controls it. Dallo. Who's this now? Willock.
And I could press in a lot.
Seems like we're trying to press more today than we have done in previous games. But let's see how long the press lasts for and how effective. That's a good pass from Dubravka. Garnacho. Good pressure from Garnacho. Pushing him back. That Liverman. Yeah, it's nice. Good work from Garnacho. Just kept him pressure, kept him boxed in. Won the ball high up. Now let's see what we can do from here. Mason Mount on the ball. Poor heavy touches. Scrambling. Alright, cool. Maguire. Okay, Dallo now. You see, I'll be intrigued as well to see how Lindelof performs in terms of his ball playing today. Because I've been saying Lindelof is shit playing out from the back, but now I want to see. That was some good play. That was some good play. Nice. Mason Mount now. Hannibal. This guy. Okay, Lindelof now. Let's see.
Look at Dallo for the switch, man.
Playing a little bit better, but we'll see how long this lasts. We know these guys like to flatter to deceive.
Casemiro long ball.
Great ball from Cass.
Anthony. Good touch
Nice
from Anthony.
Nice from Anthony. Oh, God. Then he got tackled. Alright. I mean, at least he tried something. Okay. So who was it now? Okay, cool. This is Richie. Nice from Regulon. Hannibal just applying pressure now to Kraft. Okay, Dubravka on the ball. You see, it looks like you see the way Man United play, we press in sort of short bursts. We never press like fully commit to the press for a long period of time. Or sort of we can't press for even 20, 30, even the first half. We can't press consistently. So this is what it is. See, Dallo applies the pressure, but then Martial wasn't following up. He should have already been trying to cut the passing lane back to centre back. But no, he weren't there. That's the thing about Man United. Our press is always disjointed. One man goes and they go on solo missions in the press. It's not like a full team effort. The team doesn't squeeze up the press.
They don't press aggressively.
Yeah, it's just one man goes, then one man or two man half go, and then that's it. They just play through us so easily. Pathetic. Reguilon's got the ball now. Into Mount. Mount definitely dropping back, playing a similar role to what Eriksen does. Maguire on the ball now. You see when Newcastle are pressing, you see how they proper squeeze up. You start to see the team moving across, cutting off passing lanes, really pressing in unison. It's not just one man that does it. One man goes, the next man is cutting the passing lane in behind. Nice. Mount, who's in there? Oh, Joelinton. Oh, yes. Nice. Mount. He didn't want the ball like that. It was Garnacho. He didn't want the ball like that. Okay, good tackle.
Nice amount. Nice.
I don't know.
Was that out?
Ball went out, okay.
Throwing for Newcastle.
Is it not a ball?
I think it's.
Oh no, it might be offside. It might be offside.
Oh.
Sean Longstaff, captain. Do you remember when Man United were linked to Sean Longstaff? This Ollie guy wanted us to get Sean Longstaff back in the day for decent money as well. I believe we were linked to him for about 35, 40 million. Yo, Man United are skunked. The fact that we've been linked to him is a travesty.
Manchester United player,
Sean Longstaff. You see again just then, Onana went long into Martial. For what reason?
Complete.
Everyone knows that Newcastle are a very physically dominant team. They're very, very good aerially, very aerially dominant. You're giving it to Martial to do what?
Okay, Martial's one high up here.
Nice, Tony. Good holder play.
Why didn't heavy touches on Garnacho?
Anthony, pass. Okay. Longstaff, but I said it, man. Longstaff, freaking garbage, man. Then again, would he be any worse than Mason Mount? Really and truly, is he any worse than Mason Mount? Lindelof, gobbles. Typical. Look at him. Freaking Linda soft, man. Luckily, he recovers there. Maguire back to Onana. Come on now. Don't go long again. I'm not going to blame him because I know why, but don't go long. Pisses me off. Maguire on the ball now.
Let's just pass it back to Onana, aren't they? Yeah.
Yes. You see how they squeeze. You see how Newcastle press. You see how the whole team squeezes up. They're going man for man to cut the passing lanes. They're forced to go long, but our players have no ability to play through a press. You see this Hannibal guy? Walking yellow card for no reason. 50-50 in midfield. You didn't have to win it. It wasn't in a dangerous area. You're leaping with your elbows out. You just get a yellow card for no. Look at this guy. But this guy, I swear, this Hannibal guy, he can't help himself but get booked. Anytime he plays for Man United, he can't help himself. I'd argue maybe it was a little bit soft looking at it again. I thought maybe the elbow was a bit higher. But still, must he always do that? Now you miss the next EFL Cup match. If we go through this, these are the kind of games in this tournament that you want to be getting match time. You're an academy player, you're probably not going to get a lot of minutes in the Premier League or Champions League. This is where you want your minutes. Now you miss the next game. Cup matches have limited amount of game time because you don't know how long your team's going to be in there. So you don't want to miss a game for no reason. Idiot. Does this all the time. Now he's playing on a yellow card for the rest of the game. Willock.
Why is man do fouling?
Hannibal's an academy player. He came from Man United's academy and it's Tunisian. Centre mid. Yeah. Academy.
I'm going beg,
I mean, the medic was dead though. It weren't going anywhere.
It weren't going anywhere.
The
touch was too heavy.
It's too heavy, yeah. See now, it's interesting to see how Man United are going to defend this set piece. Very interesting. Luckily for us, Newcastle have a lot of their mainstay players on the bench, or else this would be a serious concern for us. And we already saw versus Man City that the likes of Lindelof can't be trusted positionally in the box. Okay, decent. Maguire, okay, out. Lindelof clears. Cool. Corner Newcastle. But this is what we don't need. This is what we don't need. A bunch of set pieces for Newcastle because they're very good from these situations. Hopefully, Slabhead takes care of this. And Casemiro being back helps out a lot aerially.
True.
I think this is Richie taking this or Lewis Hall. Ball in from Newcastle. Maguire clears. Nice. Go on, Tony. Can you get that? Nice. Hold it up. Nice to Cass. Nice. Hannibal. Look at that touch. It's Hannibal guy, man. I'm yet to see moments of quality from Hannibal as a midfielder. Ball carrying through the midfield. Cute interplay, one-touch passing. Range of passing, all these things, long game, short game, this stuff. I ain't seen none of that from Hannibal yet, so Bro, this guy, I need to see a lot more from him because right now he's looking very mediocre and he has done since he started playing for Man United.
Oh my days, so close.
We get
Man, he fouled again, bro.
Look at him. They're calling for a red card. But this Hannibal guy, man, I swear down, walking red card. He wanted that man. I remember the last game. I think it was the game versus Burnley when he played on a yellow card. He looked like he was asking for another yellow card the whole game. Look how he plays. Look.
That's probably a red card as well.
If he wasn't on a yellow card, the ref would have yellow carded him for that. I'm telling you that right now. He 100% gets it. Look, damn it on the foot. If this guy wasn't on a yellow card already, he would have gotten a yellow card for that. Freaking idiot, man. He can't play football at this level because he can't be trusted to keep his head cool. Can't trust him. You can't trust him in a big game. Mainu had an injury still, and the injury kept him out for like 3 months. He got an injury in pre-season, so I think he's been working through his fitness, getting back to full fitness, and he was in the squad last game, but then he now played for the under 19s. The under 19 games midweek he played, so obviously they're trying to build his fitness back up steadily. I reckon he will be back in the matchday squad permanently in the next couple of weeks. Yeah, bro, he's cold. He won the player of the season for the academy, young player of the season for the academy last year, and he looked cold for us in pre-season. He dominated your team in pre-season. Maguire on the ball. Nacho controls it. Go on, Nacho. Yeah, it's okay. Bit jammy, but we take it. He's just stepping all over his foot. Cass. Hannibal. Oh my God, just brushed aside. You see this what I'm saying? This is Willock, innit? You see the ball carrying. Yeah. He's not great. You see that? Because look, when it comes down to it, his decision making and his sort of his timing is really poor from Willock. That's how he plays. He's the kind of guy that he'll run with the ball, but when it comes down to picking the final pass, getting off the shot, these little things, you see that wait, has no clear idea of the picture in front of him, doesn't know what he's going to do with the ball. So that's what I said. The main threat from Willock is from the fact that he carried the ball, and on the odd time that he does make the right pass, that's when there's the threat, because we're poor at defending it. You see now, that's 2 times that Willock has ran with the ball through our midfield, and someone's been forced to bring him down. We struggle so much in 1v1 duels. The person on our team, our defensive player, always ends up bringing the opponents down instead of making a clean tackle. It's poor. You see Hannibal flying around in midfield doing niche, picking up yellow cards already. Cass is on a yellow card already. 20 minutes in. 20 minutes in. We still got 70 minutes to go, and 2/3 of our midfield is already on a yellow card. I said it before the game. Midfield runners are going to be the death of us. They will be the death of us, man. So Willock now. Poor. Should have kept that on the ground. Look how you see that. It made it difficult for him to play the pass. That's why in football you have to take care of the ball. Hannibal running with the ball now. Can he do anything with it? But this guy stinks, fam.
Oh, what is he doing?
This guy freaking stinks. Man stumbling over the ball.
What is he actually doing, fam?
Freaking garbage, man.
Imagine if his first touch was good there, just bang into space.
Moving the ball into space, even if it means you hold it up with a bit of, hold it up like someone who knows what they're planning to do with the ball. He had no clear idea of what he wanted to do with the ball. These are these low quality players that we have at Manchester United. These players that when they get the ball, they don't already know what they're going to do with the ball after they've gotten it. They decide what they're going to do with the ball when they finally have it. The best players, they're scanning, looking around. Okay, I have an idea of what I'm going to do before I even get the ball. Trust me, man. Trust me when I say these guys don't know. Alright, cool. We take the throw in. I feel like he could have given it back to Onana just then, but
bro, these Newcastle players have been on the ground all game, fam.
But that's the thing though, because some of our midfielders have yellow cards now. Any opportunity that they have to sort of roll around, draw a foul, they're going to take it, because now they're going to try to apply pressure to the referee to get some of these guys sent off. We put ourselves in that spot now. Look at this guy, Mason Mount, waiting for the ball to come to me. This guy's stupid. That was a shit shot.
That was such a poor shot.
Who's this trash? Is that Matt Target? Look at Mason Mount waiting for the ball to come to him. This guy, has he forgotten that he's playing in the Premier League? You don't have all the time in the world to flip him, wait for the ball to come to you. Go get the ball. Waste, man. On the ball now, you can tell clearly from that stance he's planning to go long. He's gonna go long. He's gonna go long. Don't pass. I don't even blame him. Do you really want to pass to Lindelof and them? What a pass.
Trust me.
What a pass. Mount now, what's he gonna do with the ball? Yo, this Mount guy. Number 7, you know. The last midfielder we had wear the number 7 for Man United was Brian Robson. I believe Brian Robson won the Ballon d'Or. Correct me if I'm wrong, people. That's the level of player that used to wear the number 7 for Man United. Ballon d'Or winners. Cristiano Ronaldo, Brian Robson, George Best. Now we got Mason Mount.
Take off Hannibal.
Freaking trash. Casemiro now. Mason Mount. Into Cass. What's that sound? Oh, I know what it is. Anthony.
Heavy
touch from Anthony for no good reason. Freaking tragic, man.
Is it really that hard to have good touches? Like when you're knocking the ball forward like that?
Pro footballers, you know. Anthony's on like, look at Lindelof.
What's he doing?
I told you, man, about Lindelof. I told you, man.
Just give him possession, bro.
I told you guys about Lindelof. I told you about Lindelof.
Oh my God.
Tragic player.
See all of these freaking weak links in the team. My Lord, fam.
Tragic player, Lindelof. For no good reason, you have so many players to aim at. You're running into blind alleys, and then you try to do a cute reverse pass and he gets blocked. And then you give up possession to Newcastle for no reason. No cause, no reason. And you'll see, let's see in this situation. Okay, so
that's not a foul.
So they fouled him. Let's see. Hall clears. Is that okay? They gave the foul.
That was not a foul, fam. What the barely touched him.
We'll see. Again, it will be another match where our wingers do next to nothing. Now that Bruno's been crap this season, but he's, irrespective of how crap he's been, he's the only person that typically creates something from midfield. Mason Mount's been here. I don't even know. I can probably count on one hand how many chances he created since he's come to Man United. He has 1 assist, 0 goals. He was this close to being the next 007. No goals, no assists in 7 games. This close. That close. So he narrowly avoided that. He doesn't create no chances. Hannibal is a running man. He's literally just a running man. That's all he is. He doesn't do anything special on the ball. Let me see this goal from Newcastle. Great ball across. Ooh, Kudus. I think that's Mohamed Kudus. Yup. Mohamed Kudus, you know.
Like Kudus, you know.
That was the guy we should have signed from Ajax, not Anthony. And he would have been like half the price. Look, you see what I mean by Hannibal? You see that swipe of the legs? Bro, this guy wants to get sent. I beg Ten Hag get this guy off the pitch already. I beg you remove this guy from the pitch. Anthony, nice. Cass open up, good. Now move that ball. Okay, cool. Regular now. Yo, this is a joke, man. This is a joke.
Man, a skunked, man.
This is a joke. Guy can't even control the ball by the byline. Fucking hell, man. Rotted.
But man, like jokers.
Yo, imagine getting paid millions to be bad at your job. That's wild to me. Sign me up. Sign me up, you know. Anthony basically makes from United pretty much $1 million a month to do F4. Bruv, I'm telling you, highway robbery, daylight robbery. No mask, no gun. This is now Lindelof just pointing at people. Maguire. Pull ball out. No, look at it. You know, man. believe it, fam. He's not here to play Ajax football.
Look at this guy, fam.
Hannibal is shit, man.
That was even Mount. What was that? What was Mount doing there?
Do you remember that little spell where I think Hannibal started 2 games in a row? Do you remember that time? And then remember how I was telling you that people were really sucking this guy off, proper sucking, yeah? I said it. Well, I don't know what's wrong with this fan base. This is why this fan base, to a certain extent, they deserve everything they get. They deserve it, man. Because Hannibal, to anyone that's got 2 eyes and a functioning football brain, knows this guy is trash. But because he ran around quite well in a couple of games, energy merchant, all of a sudden he's great. What? He's freaking crap. Shit first touch, dives into all tackles, can't pass, can't dribble. What? But he's great. I'm telling you, it's just because of their hair, fam. Because those are the best footballers. Have had like really nice, like curly afro kind of thing. And like you see the hair flowing around. Man looks quite techie when his head's flowing around, running around. But in terms of actual substance, he's crap. Marshall, just no dynamism to actually be able to go and get that ball. Nice on
That's
Maguire.
a good tackle.
Look at that ball, fam. Look at
it.
And then he passes it behind. Yo, this guy's tragic. If he was good, oh my god, and Garnacho can't get passing him. Yo, we are bad. Look at him getting ramped. Look at the midfield getting bypassed. I told you about anyone that can run through midfield, bypass. Look at the way of pass.
Go, just go. Yeah.
Yep. I said Almiron, fam. Freaking trash. I told you about midfield runners. Anyone that can run through Man United midfield is going to be a problem to us. If you are good at carrying the ball through midfield, we will struggle. If you can carry a ball well through midfield, you will cause Man United trouble, fam. Anytime. Any singular time.
Why is it just so easy? It's just so easy to just...
You see that? Look at this guy, Hannibal, crap pass to start with. And look, Garnacho can't dribble past anyone, then gets bodied. Look him, probably doesn't even track back, but look him jogging. No attempt. Hannibal, two people there, no attempt. Look at Dallo, sleeping. Dallo asleep.
Please, trust me.
Bro, if you're not in line with your back 4, it means you need to get back in line. Look where Maguire is, so you need to be in line. Read the danger. He didn't read the danger. He didn't check his shoulders, nothing. Poor. Then everything you're doing now is recovery defending. You're on the back foot. Can't blame the goalkeeper because any decent forward has to be scoring from there. If Almiron doesn't score from there, that's a him problem. You have to be scoring from there. Why are you shaking your head, fam? Why are you shaking your head? Why are you shaking your head? Why are you shaking his head? It's not me that's controlling the tactics, selecting the players. Don't shake your head. It's on you. Well, I don't shake my head when I do stuff. I make mistakes, bro. I shake my head when people around me do dumb shit. I don't shake my head when I do dumb stuff. Because that's on you, fam. No one told you.
Dead signings.
Again, counting down to see where Man United create a decent chance in the box and get a shot on target. Quick countdown. One the ball high up. Let's see what we can do. Move the ball quickly. Nice. Mount into regular. Let's see what happens in this situation. Slow the ball. Slow. Whole defense is settled now. Got about 7 people back. Garnacho tries to clip passes. Man got mounts. Yeah.
The best thing we've created.
And even then, it was off target. Whoa. Kudus with another goal versus Arsenal. So now West Ham are 2-0 up versus Arsenal. That's crazy. But I said it before, and I'll say it again. When it comes down to it, midfield runners will always be the death of us. Midfield runners and wing play. All Livramento had to do was nick the ball off Anthony, nick the ball off Garnacho, a 2v1 situation. Hannibal and Mount couldn't get near him. He just walks through the midfield. Dallo doesn't check his 6. Nothing.
Good boy.
Oh my god.
What is man doing, bruv? Score.
Can't even beat West Ham. So here I'm celebrating Newcastle 1-0. Bro, celebrate West Ham's 2-0. Celebrate West Ham's 2-0.
Good ball from Dalot. How is this not gone in the back of the net? How is it not going in the back of the net? Oh, it's too high for Martial.
Bro, too high, bro. What kind of... He's got no leap, fam. And look at this guy. Look at this guy. He just hit his chest. Get your head to it, man. Your mouth stinks, man. He has absolutely no ability to actually goal score. He has no goal scoring ability. What kind of crap is this? I saw this guy was meant to be a creative midfielder that has a goal in him. Some Diet Lampard or some crap. That's what the Chelsea fans were calling him. Diet Lampard. What crap is that, man? Remember the header he had versus, I think, was it Arsenal or Tottenham?
Yeah, I remember that.
Right in front of the goalkeeper. Just heads it straight over. Great cross from Dalot. Now this one. Yes, Martial missed, so you could argue he wasn't expecting it to get to him. But still, where's the reaction time? Dalot on the ball now. Look at the switch.
He hit that wrong.
Mount, can you get that? Garnacho, can you get that? Okay, touch, I guess. Great tackle. But Livramento is pocketing this guy. What? And then makes him as well. Yo, Garnacho's getting eaten alive by Livramento. But I don't want to hear anyone talk about Rashford coming on, because that guy will get eaten up as well. He's getting moved to. Man said he tackled you before, and then went and assisted a goal. Now he just tackled you and nutmegged you. He is dominating that right-hand side of the pitch. I'm also wondering where the hell Reguilon was in that. Actually, I think he was at the left-back position, but still, yo, this is peak. This is very, very peak. And I said, people, I'm still counting it down when Man United decide to make a chance in the box and get it on target. It's already been 33 minutes on there, and we are yet to create a chance on target. I'm still waiting for it.
And can't create chance for nothing, fam.
Look at them, look at that. I'm just seeing them bopping the ball around, war passes, couple of 1-2s in midfield. Dubravka, ball down the line. Dalot wins it though. Into no one, poor header. Just heads into no man's land. Fucking hell, man. Man said Newcastle changed pretty much their entire starting 11, right down to the goalkeeper, and we're still getting packed up. Good grief. Look at what good management can do to a side. This is a side that was staring down the barrel of relegation just a couple of seasons ago. Just a couple of years ago, they were staring down relegation. Now with some good management.
Oh, wait, what? Nah, they keep a tweak still.
I don't know.
Just too much
To be fair, it might have been a deflection, which is why Ramsdale struggled with that. Anthony on the ball. Oh my God, man.
Shoot.
I think it might have been a deflection. Oh my God, that's tragic, man.
Pass from Anthony.
Anthony's pass was crap though. Bro, you're here, just a little bit away a pass, then Hannibal can run onto that. Brother, the lack of quality everywhere on this pitch is disgusting. Disgusting. I said it during preseason. You've got two injured left backs, Luke Shaw and Malacia. What do? You go and replace them with Reguilon, who has injury concerns and underperformed at Tottenham. But then you loan out Alvaro Fernandez, who won player of the season for Preston last year, is absolutely ripping it up in La Liga right now. You got rid of him when we had two injured left backs to get an injury-prone left back from Tottenham who underperformed. What was the point? Why not keep Fernandez? Oh my God, what a shot.
God.
What a shot. F off, man.
Serious, man.
Nah, yo, this is crazy.
Look at this guy, bro. On you, fam. Yo, this guy, oh my.
Oi. Man like Dewsbury Hall, packed. Packed with the whole monitor. The whole monitor.
First half, man.
I said 2-0, but that's crazy. Look at him. Switched off. Look at him. Maguire's got his back to play. And he says offside.
That looks like it's
No, I think Lindelof was keeping him on, the freaking idiot. I think Lindelof was ahead of him, keeping him on side. And I don't think, also, there's no offside in the League Cup. There's no VAR in the League Cup. We're both getting packed up. Maguire wins the header. Dewsbury Hall just pam. Yeah, that's not the goalkeeper's fault. He can't get that one. Like, he didn't have the most power in the world. But look, nah, you're getting that. It's bouncing. It's bouncing. It hits the side netting. It's just a good strike. Yeah, you're not saving that still. Right in the side netting. Yo, it is peak. We are stinking. Bro, yo, you know what? Ten Hag on the sideline after they scored that goal, he looked like a broken man, defeated. He looked defeated, broken. You could see because of the weather, you could see his breath. He went, that's a defeated man. You know when you sigh, you're dusted. When you see a man sighing and he just looks finished, it's over.
Man on the bench.
Hey, look at Bruno Fernandes, Captain Fantastic on the bench, you know. You wanna come on, Bruno, and help continue the stinking. I don't know why Bruno looks sad on the bench. He stinks as well.
Did you keep that?
Yo, Man United are bad, you know. Shit. That's crazy. Yo, we're bad. Arsenal's all getting packed up. Yo, it's a long day for the social media teams. I don't even know. It's a long and a bad day for the social media giants in Arsenal and Man United getting packed up. Only difference is Arsenal may make a comeback. United, though, come on, Cass, get this header. Poor ball. But come on, man. Regulon was there, man. Oh,
where's that going now, Dalot? What are you doing, bruh?
Bro, Regulon was behind him. Regulon was behind Garnacho. You give that to Regulon. Regulon could just open up his body and put another ball into the box. Then Dalot, simple pass out to the winger. You can't even make it. Yo, these guys are crap. I've said it. Dalot, I somewhat like Dalot as a person. Again, as a person, and I said this about Rashford too, as a person. I like some of these guys as a person. Dalot strikes me as a good guy. Even if you hear the way Ronaldo talked about him, he genuinely said that Dalot works hard. And at Dalot's best, when Dalot performs at his absolute best, he's actually good enough to play for Man United. He is. But his best comes every couple of games. Every few games, you might get a top Dalot performance going forward and defensively. But overall, consistently across the season, Dalot just does not offer you that elite level quality in that position.
Good tracking back from Anthony. Good pass.
Ball into Regulon now.
Is anybody here?
He was getting Garnacho to come towards him, innit? But Garnacho's freaking sleeping, man. Mason Mount, show me something.
You get that? It's a 2-0 down, you know. Ouch.
Yeah, that man do it on purpose, you know. You know when they duck like that, it's so you roll over them. They know exactly what they're doing. I genuinely think them things there are... Like, low-key, I would classify that as somewhat of a foul because, trust me when I say, the act is unintentional, but when you're playing enough football, that's what you call the dark arts. You see someone jumping for the ball, jumping to go for it, and then obviously they're typically expecting it to be a contest when they're jumping for the ball, but then you literally go out of your way to duck and roll and put your body in a natural position whilst playing football, so they roll over you. And when they typically roll over them, it's always a bad landing. Always a bad landing. So they know what they're doing.
You can still
I don't rate that still. Quite frankly, I get him off anyway, man. Oh, he's trash, man. He's on a yellow card. Maybe he's a bit banged up because of the fall. Get him off. Trash. Said it about Hannibal, and I don't want to keep saying it. The guy's awful, man. And I know Bruno's been crap, but even a crap Bruno, at least he could scumbag you an assist or a goal. Hannibal, the only thing he'll scumbag you is a red card. That is tragic, man.
That's a point.
Pass nice ball into Tony. Tony with the crap bit of interplay just lays it straight back to them. Cass, Maguire, oh my god, just played straight.
Look at how sucked
again.
Maguire was there as well. Jesus.
Willock on the ball now, carries the ball forward.
Knock him.
Poor shot. Yeah. Man saw the light, you know. Man really thought he was going to score that. Relax. Anthony Gordon hobbling around. I can definitely see Bruno coming on. He's going to come on at half time.
Good switch.
Anthony on the ball. Nice. Straight to Dalot. Attack that space.
Taking too long.
Taking
And
far
he got the
too
ball
long.
back,
Taking
man.
far too long. Indecisive. He was completely indecisive about what he wanted to do there. That's why he lost the ball. That's what happens when you're indecisive. You gotta know. I said before, you gotta know what you want to do before you get the ball. Whilst Dalot was attacking the space, he should have already been preparing himself to play that pass. Instead, he waited till he got the ball to decide now to look up and play that pass. That's not how football works, especially at the elite level. You're playing a good team. You haven't got all the time in the world. Play faster on the front foot. It's annoying, man. So now, okay, poor touch from Hall. Cancelo steps out with the ball. Oh, Hannibal. Everything we do, man.
Get it.
Easy. Oh my god, you see, pass Lindelof, can you clean this up? That'll make sure you switch on this time. Look at him, it's just too easy. How many times have they gone to our final third and been able to put a dangerous ball into the box or have a couple of touches, a bit of 1-2s on the edge? How many times have they worked their way onto the edge of our box to create a shot, even if from outside the box? They have worked their way into our final third so many times. And yes, they're not this is without the likes of Isak on the pitch. Bruno Guimaraes. Imagine they had Kieran Trippier put some of these crosses in instead of a Lewis Hall or look at Hannibal again losing the ball. I dread to think what would happen if they had Kieran Trippier in the box putting these crosses in with Isak and Callum Wilson running onto the ball. It's pathetic, man. People, just sub up to the channel, man, and like. We're nearly at 120. Let's get to 120 before the end of the stream. It's a long day, but it is what it is, man.
That's so annoying. Can't do nothing, bro. Nothing.
Dubravka on the ball now.
Horrible manager, man. Trust Takuti. We have to get Ajax football. He skunked.
Shepherd him out. Right. I can see it the match where at halftime, well, maybe about the 70th, 80th minute, the stadium's already empty because it's like 3-0 or something. I can see, us really piling on the pressure to go score, and they just go and palm us. It's a long day, This another guy can't catch a break now because his stats will always look bad, irrespective of, even if it seems like he's coming into his confidence now, he's starting to perform well for us in terms of his shot stopping. These guys won't allow him to actually get some praise that he deserves when he starts playing well because he'll never be able to keep a clean sheet with this trash team. My God. Just no.
He just
could have played that. He could have played that. He could have played that so easily. I told you Lindelof's
passive players.
I told you Lindelof.
Now we're all the way back here.
Lindelof is trash, man.
When is Lindelof guy?
Bro, Anthony is trash. Bro, Lindelof trash. Anthony couldn't beat a man even if he had a belt on him. That is garbage, man. Cass. Tried to fight through the lines. Oh, Nacho was there, man. Nice. That was going to go to shoot. Told you, I know this guy. Not a bad shot. Not a bad shot, bro. I know this guy, fam.
It's going to be in a kind of similar place against Sheffield, isn't it? But that was way further down. The one against Sheffield was more like in the centre.
The thing is, yeah, maybe, honestly speaking, I am, like I said, at his top level of performance, Dalot's good enough to be here. Genuinely good enough. He actually, when he's at his best, he actually performs as one of the best right backs in the Premier League. Genuinely speaking. Also plays for Portugal, which is a team that's full of great fullbacks. Cancelo and them and there, you know what I mean? Yeah. So my thing is, yeah, maybe if we bought the right manager who plays the right way and gets these guys really bopping, maybe that top level of Dalot that I've been talking about, maybe we'll actually see it. You know what I mean? So maybe I'm harsh on Dalot, say that I would get rid of maybe both our fullbacks potentially. Maybe I'm being harsh to Dallo. With the right manager, who knows? We could see some good stuff from him consistently. That top level I'm talking about, we could see it more. Enough is tragic. Great pass. Great pass.
Good touch. Casemiro.
Man, genuinely passes better than both of our centre backs.
Regulon,
Regulon into Cass. Oh, go on, Anthony.
Come on.
Oh, it's
was
trash.
Bad touch. What the heck?
This Willard guy stinks, man. Like Will Smith, bro. He actually looks like what's his name? What's that man that plays for Liverpool again just now? He looks like Gravenberch.
Oh yeah, Gravenberch. Yeah.
But like some skinny, soaked version of him. I mean, Gravenberch's pretty skinny, but still.
Come on, that's a good strike.
Mason Mount, the strike. Saves pretty easy by the Dubravka. Yeah. Decent strike. I mean, it was moving quite well, but it was pretty central, so the keeper was never struggling with that. Really. Yeah, come on. That's catching practice. It was a decent strike. United with a corner now. Dallo in. Not the best ball from Dallo. Anthony. Can't even put a ball in. Mount. Decent. Put that ball in. Mount. With Regulon. Into Cass. He won't Cass in the box. He won't Cass in the box. Why was he on the edge just then? It should have been just Garnacho. Dallo on the ball now. Hannibal. Hannibal can't switch. I told you, Hannibal's crap, man. Bro, it's just a simple crossfield press to Garnacho. He can't make it. I told you, when I saw him open up his body to try to play that pass, I told you before he even passed it that he can't pass. What kind of professional footballer player that's meant to be a midfielder, you play for Man United, you can't even make a simple switch? What the hell? That wasn't even a crossfield pass. It was just a simple switch within your own half.
Trust me.
Trash, man. Another player nicking a living. Academy tax. That's the only reason he's still here. He's gonna be. I hope this guy doesn't end up being one of those guys that just nicks a living at Man United for years, maybe for the next 5-6 years, just because he's an academy player. That is not good enough at all. Look how casual they are. They're not even trying too tough no more because they know they've got this game wrapped up. Probably don't want to get injured, all of that. They've got bigger fish to fry than Man United, innit? They've got Champions League to look at, Premier League to look at as well. They're not looking at us. They're looking at Man United. We're trash.
I don't even know. Oh, wow.
I said two bold brothers, you know. Man, them can't even, bro. Man, them need to knock their heads together and come up with a plan, fam. Knock them ball heads together. Willock. Nice on Dallo. Good recovery pace.
Whistle anyways.
Yeah, that's it now. Another absolutely horrendous display for Manchester United. That's the first half finished. Yeah, I would like to say Arsenal losing makes things a little bit more, you know, a little bit easier to take. But I'd be lying if I said that was true, because at the end of the day, I don't give a shit about what's happening at another club. I'm looking at what's happening here, and right now, it's safe to say that we are a finished club.
Looking at Ten Hag here, man.
And the only saving grace I had, the thing that was sort of motivating me as a United fan, keeping me of the opinion that we might get back to a decent level. I'm not even talking about the way we were in the past when we were dominating football. I'm talking about getting to the point where we're consistently challenging for the Premier League. We're getting to Champions League quarterfinals as a baseline, and also finals, semi-finals. That sort of level where maybe every sort of couple of years we're winning the Premier League or a Champions League, or every 3 years at the worst. But we're constantly competing every single year in a competitive Premier League. But we are far removed from that level. far removed. Newcastle put out essentially their B team. Because if we have a look briefly, of course I don't know Newcastle lineup in and out, but if we look at this team, so Joe Linton up front, you would think that'd be Isak. Of course, Almiron eventually came on the pitch, but you'd expect to see, I believe, left-hand side, you see Gordon probably, and on the right-hand side, you would see Almiron. In midfield, for Newcastle, you typically would see Guimaraes. You'd also see the likes of, Joe Linton would have been in the midfield instead. You'd have seen the likes of, what's his name, Nick Pope in goal as well, who's been one of the best goalkeepers in the Premier League for a little while now. They've made so many changes. I believe they've made around about 10 changes to their typical starting lineup. And Man United are still struggling. Because if we go back and look at Man United's lineup, what do you see here? Yes, Garnacho is not the first team player, but everyone's called for Rashford to be dropped. So don't even go up the opinion that Garnacho is not our starting left winger. Because Rashford, right now, doesn't deserve to be the starting left winger. So let's say Garnacho is a first team player at the moment because he should be playing over Rashford, you would say. Martial, you could say, okay, cool, that's been a change now because Haaland's not playing. Anthony is meant to be our starting right winger. Pelestri is not good enough anyway. Bruno, you don't want to see him out there. Mason Mount probably can't play out there really either. Mount, £60 million signing, our number 7. He's a first team player, is he not? Casemiro is our first team player for sure. Hannibal, again, yes, that's not our first team player. But Reguilon, Lindelof, Maguire, Dalot, these guys, barring Reguilon because of injury, but he's a first team left back currently, and the rest of the defence, including Onana, these are the guys that had the most minutes in the defensive area this season so far. So there are players of ours. We have fielded maybe about 8 players. 7 or 8 players of these guys are our first team starting players, whereas Newcastle have changed about 10 players. And they're still bopping us and we can't create one chance against a team that's changed the entire lineup pretty much. Let that sink in. Like, I'm sorry, but you can't tell me that the likes of freaking Anthony Gordon is meant to be better than Anthony and Garnacho. But he is, currently, for whatever reason. And that's why I have to look at the manager.
United out.
Yeah, bro, at this point, fam, United out. Talk about Ten Hag, fam. Ten Hag out, bro. United out, fam. The whole club out in the bin. Everything.
But just freaking revamp the whole team, change the logo, change everything, bro.
But we smell. It's that kind of smell. That smelly smell that smells smelly. We are bad. It's peak. I'm not even going to say it's sad. It's not sad at this point. It's gone beyond being sad. It's just peak. It's freaking peak, man. Let me see what the other... What the? 3-0? Arsenal. Well, gone for that.
But even worse than us.
Arsenal, you know.
Oh, then the 83rd minute as well. That's like a GG.
That match is over, fam. 3-0, bopped off the park.
Oh, look at the possession difference, but they're still getting dominated.
Look at that.
Oh.
Literally, you see that? The managers literally put on 5 subs. The guy threw the kitchen sink at it. Man put Bukayo Saka, Odegaard, Martinelli, Tomiyasu, Declan Rice. Literally put everyone like, yo, I beg, please, I beg you to score. You see this, yeah, with Arsenal. Arteta again, this guy has not won a trophy for Arsenal in about 3.5 years. That was the FA Cup they won previously, 3.5 years. And now he's thrown away the opportunity of winning a League Cup. Why? Because he's going to focus on the Premier League, right? So if he doesn't win the Premier League, well gone for that then. From the logo to the stadium, the owners to the squad, we are currently in shambles. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I would be perfectly happy and content with getting rid of pretty much everyone in this squad, barring maybe about 4-5 players max. 4 or 5 out of a 20-man squad, 18-man, 21, 24-man, whatever it is. I consistently keep about 4 or 5. That's literally it. I'd keep Cass, Varane, Højlund, and I would keep Amad Diallo, Kobe Mainu, and probably Lisandro Martinez. And that's pretty much it. Garnacho's debatable, but the guy's thinking the place out as well. He's another one. He's thinking the place out too. Because yes, Garnacho's not been given opportunities to get shots on goal. That's fair enough. And that's not his fault. No chances gets created for him. He doesn't even get to be in situations where he can create a chance for himself. For example, gets the ball high up, 1v1, take his man on, get off a shot. He doesn't even get to be in that position because of how bad Man United are moving the ball forward. But when you're in a situation 1v1 versus Livramento, you can't beat him even once this game.
That was trash, man. I don't know why I was watching.
Gets tackled, doesn't even track back.
Lord have mercy.
And we get packed on the counter. The Drewsbury Hall goal, yes, there were some issues in that, but at the end of the day, with that one, I'd say it was a little bit, you could argue a bit unfortunate as a moment of magic. Great strike from him on the edge of the box, flew into the side netting, so can't really say anything about that. But right now, it is looking peak. Liverpool currently beating Bournemouth 2-1. Let me see what the other EFL Cup fixtures are. Everton beat Aston Villa prior. They already knocked them out. Let me see what else is going on. Today's games. Everton beating Burnley 2-0. Chelsea up 2-0 versus Blackburn Rovers. Fair enough. West Ham already packed Arsenal. We already know about that. Fulham beating Ipswich Town. You'd expect that to happen. And of course, Man United getting packed currently by Newcastle at home. People were saying at the time, oh my God, Man United are so lucky. Oh, we're so lucky. We got a home draw. We keep getting home draws in the cup competition. Why do we have another home draw versus Newcastle? Bruv. It's not as if we're going to take advantage of it. Do you know how bad we are right now? We ain't going to take advantage of the home draw. What are we saying about people saying Ten Hag was never good enough for the club in the first place, never won anything major, etc.? I'd say, in regards to that, it's a difficult one because we've already signed previously managers that had won stuff. We had Louis van Gaal, someone that won things with Barcelona, Champions League, Premier, La Ligas. We had Jose Mourinho, treble winner, the special one, Premier League winner, Champions League winner with multiple teams as well. So we've had managers that had the capabilities of having won the elite level trophies and managed some of the best players in football. We've done that, Man United. We've done that. So to say now that Ten Hag wasn't the right person to bring in because he hadn't got that elite resume, first thing I'd say is, in terms of availability, where are the managers that are available currently who have elite level resumes that we can go and get them from their clubs right here, right now? Carlo Ancelotti is an elite manager. He's currently at Real Madrid. He'd be a fool, and I don't think Don Carlo's a fool. Would Don Carlo want to come to Man United in our situation with our project and replace Ten Hag? Absolutely not. Why would Zidane tarnish his currently pretty damn flawless record for Real Madrid by coming to Manchester United? Repeat. Goes off on holiday, comes back, wins the league after Real Madrid struggled in the league. Then cuts again. Why would he come and ruin that legacy, that clean record he has currently in management by coming to Manchester United? Diego Simeone, he's literally married to Atletico Madrid. We ain't getting him. Gone. Pep Guardiola is at Man City. Never will happen. Liverpool, Klopp. Never will happen. So tell me where the elite level managers we could have signed prior to Ten Hag are. They don't exist. But what I would say is, what we would have needed, of course, then is to go the other route. A young, upcoming manager who, yes, doesn't have the elite level experience of winning the trophies, but plays a very good brand of football and has great potential. People like a Nagelsmann, people like a Ten Hag before he came here when he was at Ajax. The issue is, he came in and he has underperformed. That's the issue. It's not the actual signing, as I wouldn't agree with the statement that people are saying on the internet about him not being good enough in the first place. I believe for what he was doing at Ajax and what he achieved so far in the Champions League and also in the Eredivisie, he was good enough. The brand of football, the style of football, all these things, Ten Hag was good enough prior to come here. He had the right profile. He didn't have the experience maybe, but he had the right profile. But the issue is, when the man's coming out with comments like, I do not ever plan to play the style of football I did at Ajax, why are you here? Because that's why we bought you. So why are you here? That's my issue. So it's not about him's lack of experience, XYZ, because those elite level experienced managers, one, are few and far between, and even beyond that, are not available. Because let's think about availability. We can't get Pep, Klopp, Ancelotti, Diego Simeone, Conte. We can't get these guys at the moment. So let's not talk about it. We need someone a step down. And Nagelsmann would have been nice, but he's not around right now. Hansi Flick is available. That's someone that I think would be a great option potentially. And he actually, even though he's not the most experienced in the game, he's absolutely got the winning mentality and the winning formula. The guy won 6 trophies in a year. The guy won more trophies than took L's at Bayern Munich. Do you know that? He won more trophies than had losses that year.
That's crazy.
That's insane. And before people start saying that it's because Bayern Munich, the German league is a farmers' league, keep in mind, yeah, that Bayern Munich, ever since then, yes, they've still won the league, but they've struggled. They haven't dominated and just clean swept the league like they did under Hansi Flick. Hansi Flick made everything and everyone look like a joke. That's the difference. So he'd be a good option. Other than that, Ten Hag, he just needs to go at this point. It's not working. It's not working because you were brought here for a certain task. If he had come out in that interview and said that I just need time, I need this to happen, I need Y X to happen, Y to happen, Z to happen, before I'm able to finally translate what I did at Ajax with a little Man United flair on it to Manchester United, I'd be like, cool, fair enough. But the fact that you come out and say that you're not planning to do that at any point, it means you need to go. Very simple. You need to go.
So why did you even come here in the first place? Then I'm not getting that guy, fam. I'm not getting that guy at all. Doesn't make any sense.
The second half will be commencing shortly, so you guys get ready as usual to sync up. We'll see if we can somehow manage to salvage something from this match. Can we scumbag a draw in normal time and maybe get a penalty shootout from this game? I highly doubt it, but we'll see. We'll see. Is it going to be an amazing night at Old Trafford with a little comeback, or are we going to get put to the sword by Newcastle when we try to get something from this game? Only time will tell. We'll see it. Alright. I'm probably going to go get some grabs. You handle the thing. No. I'm waiting here at home.
My friend's saying that Hannibal's the worst player he's ever seen.
Hannibal's trash.
He's so dead.
And like I said, you can literally argue that he shouldn't even be on the pitch. I would argue he shouldn't be on the pitch because his performances are criminal.
Mm-hmm. Oh my days. Let's see, man. What are you man saying about Hannibal though? Like, what we actually saying about Hannibal? Because that guy, fam, he stinks, man. He stinks so bad. Oh my days. AWB coming on though, bro. Feels like I haven't seen this guy for time. Whoa, bear subs here. Got AWB coming on. We got Amrabat. Arrest Ten Hag, bro. At this point, you might as well arrest the guy, fam. I mean, what's he really doing with the club, bro? What's the guy doing with my club, fam? It's a shambles, bro. Anyway, so we got Top G coming on the pitch. Amrabat, you better play like a Top G today because, fam, this guy's been meaty ever since he came to the club, fam. Hannibal's still on the pitch. Hannibal is still on the pitch, brothers. Hannibal is still on the pitch. Paul, should Ten Hag be arrested? I don't even know how to pause, bro. Hold on. Let's see. Where is it? Okay. I'm actually gonna do it. I did it. Ten Hag be arrested. Hannibal over Amrabat. Never really liked it. Bruh. That's a bold statement, fam. I can't lie. Man said Hannibal over Amrabat. Damn. To be fair, I don't know, man, because they're both pretty meaty still. Amrabat's come to the club. He's not done anything yet. Decent ball out from Onana. Regulon. Okay. Throw in for us here now. Let's see. Look at this bored-headed guy, fam. Dr. Eggman and that, bro. You better give us a comeback here, fam. Losing 2-0 to Newcastle at home, insane. Amrabat on the ball here, getting dragged to the ground. That's a foul, 100%. 100%. That's 100% a foul, fam. Willock can just clean the guy out, bruv. Let me see if I can check this poll. It's this poll. 100% yes. Amrabat into... Okay, Hannibal on the ball here. Driving it through. Ball into Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka into... That's Anthony, isn't it? Yes, Anthony. Anthony with a lofted ball into Hannibal. Hannibal into Amrabat. Amrabat into Mount. Maguire. Are Maguire. To Lindelof. Lindelof into Regulon. Mount. Okay, Mount. Into Garnacho. Garnacho, please don't mess up, man. Garnacho into Amrabat. Amrabat into Mount. Mount into Martial. Ball just bounces off Martial. Oh my days, fam.
So, I thought Martial was the glue, you know. Martial ain't gluing nothing
Bro,
together.
puts a ball into this guy.
Ball just bouncing off him.
Ball just bounce off him, fam. Anthony.
Man said arrest Ten Hag, you know.
Anthony gets past his man for the first time. Hannibal here.
Hannibal
into AWB.
Oh, yeah, AWB's on. And so with Amrabat. Oh, I went behind the goal.
The corner.
Man said arrest Ten Hag, you know. Hey,
You're man of the match so far, bro. Everybody has been playing.
You know what? Let me do that poll for you. Just for you, Mizzo, fam. I'll drop that poll. Man said...
I already did it.
Oh, did you did the poll already? Should it be arrested? Yep. Hannibal over Amrabat. Never... Huh? Nah, relax, Mizzo, man.
That's what I was saying.
Relax, man. I haven't rated Amrabat so far myself, but Hannibal is pure trash. Hate for nothing. He's getting hate because he does nothing. Your man of the match so far for United. My God.
Everyone's been stinky.
Who do I even say?
I don't even know if there is no man of the match.
Who do I say?
No one stood out to me.
Who do I even say was decent? Who was decent? Bro, I don't even know. I can't even give a Man United man of the match.
Good ball from Amrabat.
Great ball from Amrabat.
Over him, man.
I was over him. Yeah, no one's done anything. But no. Hannibal eats cards for breakfast, lunch. Yeah, he does. The guy's awful. He should be sent. He should have been sent off. If you even looked at the halftime sort of halftime what you call it, halftime interviews and the coverage, news coverage, they literally mentioned it themselves that Hannibal should have been sent off. Literally for that second foul he did, if he was on not on a yellow card so far, they would have given that as a yellow card. But look at this guy trying to get the crowd up, you know, bro. Relax, man. This Old Trafford crowd is finished. All them in the stadium are dusted. They ain't got no energy. Man, like 3-0 to West Ham, you know. Bro, you've got a lot of explaining to do, you know. You're Blacks, you gotta explain yourself, fam. You trust me, you're trying to raise the crowd 2-0 down, you know. That's Man United for you.
My thing.
Big Man United have to raise the crowd these days. We're that team now. I don't
even know why he's left Hannibal on. He just wants him to get a red card, doesn't he?
Deep to the back post. Oh my God.
How did nobody touch out there?
Why? Yeah, you're right.
Oh my
why he's still on is crazy. Is Bruno on?
No, never on.
Regulon.
The back post.
Enter the back post. Yeah, everyone knows what he's going to do. He's always going to shift it onto his left foot. Makes him so predictable.
Trust me.
Did they even for a second think he was going to shift down to his right foot? No chance.
Amrabat here. Amrabat into AWB. I didn't even know AWB was back still.
Yeah, it was random, you know. There was no talk of it, and just before the game, they're like, "This guy's in the squad." It's crazy.
Mm-hmm. Regulon.
Hannibal. Oh my God.
What is that touch, man? This guy is trash.
This guy is trash, man. Simple touch.
Oh my days.
Garbage. This Willock guy's first touch is crap as well. Yo, what is going on? These men are meant to be professional footballers, and there's so many people on this pitch that have poor first touches. Hannibal can't control the ball in midfield. Willock can't control the ball either. These men should be in the Championship. You can't play in the Premier League with no first touch. Are you mad? If people like this Hannibal guy. People like Hannibal. Crazy. Regulon.
Good infield pass.
Poor for Marshall again, man. Come on, he's right there.
Man.
Don't bounce or nothing.
Gosh, man. Man, I'm not serious, bro. Jeez, man.
This has got to be the worst Man United. When was the last time Man United were this bad? Like, even under Mourinho with his stinky defensive tactics, we actually still scored. Oh my God. Garnacho.
Yo, he's been doing that Bears recently, you know.
This guy's dusted as well. Garnacho's touch looks gone. This guy's first touch looks
we just
gone.
gave a new contract to. Look at him.
Bro, all the man we gave new contracts to are shit now.
Oh, Jesus, man. Garnacho, that doesn't be scoring.
But he just keeps bouncing off him.
Oh, man.
Come on, people, like up the stream, get us to 120 subs. Lindelof into Amrabat. Maguire. Maguire trying to do cheeky quick turns in his box. Who made him so confident?
No, on the ball here. We're gonna go long. No.
Probably us. Because I can't really remember you guys from then.
Good pass from Amrabat.
But I reckon you guys probably scored more goals than us. So
good pass from Anthony.
We're probably worse.
Look at that. Come on, Garnacho. Do something here. Okay,
Mount into decent space.
Oh.
Who's at the back post?
No, don't give it to you.
Amrabat the edge.
Jesus.
Amrabat can't shoot as well. And it was a bad pass as well. It was a bad pass from AWB. AWB passed it behind him. If he had passed it in front of him, he could run onto it and attack the ball. When you have to carry the ball from behind, you can't really hit it properly. But that comes down to, again, AWB is not the kind of player.
You see, he wanted to shoot. Look how hesitant he was.
You see AWB. You see that pass is not good. You pass it slightly in front of him. That way he can run onto the ball and drive through the ball. But AWB does not have the attacking abilities at all. He doesn't even know how to play the right pass in attacking situations. He's used to playing safe passes. Peak, man. But to be fair, it was good to see Dalot get subbed off because Dalot plays so much football.
Massive Rashford is warming up.
Now, to be fair, yeah, it was a dirty pass. You know what the thing is though? I don't even mind Rashford warming up right now, just for the simple fact that Garnacho's been so bad this game that Rashford deserves somewhat of a chance.
Mount. What's going on?
Free kick on the edge of the box. Issue is who's taking it though?
Ain't nobody scoring no free kick, man. When was the last time you saw these man bag a free kick, bro? I guess it was taking that.
You see the final third how there's no movement. You see, we get into the final third, Anthony, you're under hitting passes. The lack of quality from the attacking players in attacking situations is so bad. So bad. Anthony gets into a good position. One, everyone's static.
Wait.
No, it was offside, I think. Everyone's static, so there's no good runs. On top of that, the final quality is crap as well. Nice, Regulon. That's a foul. Carry on.
Jesus
Yo,
Christ.
Popo.
Hannibal was so bad.
Bizzo, are you watching this match?
Not even a 1-2.
You were saying that we're being harsh on Hannibal. He is crap. Simple 1-2 midfield. You're a Man United midfielder. You can't play a 1-2. Don't chat to me about Hannibal.
Makes that pass,
Don't chat to me about Hannibal. Guy's crap.
Okay, that's good.
Go on, Anthony. Go on, Anthony.
Shoot.
Feck my life.
If you want to cut in and shoot,
Feck my life.
I need to make the shot on target. If you cut in, you shoot.
Yo,
and
Man United have, thank you.
Jesus. Hey. Look at how slow Hannibal. Okay, no.
Look at it. Look at
that shot.
Look at the final shot. Oh, yo, this guy must hate his fans. You know, every time he shoots, he hits one of his fans.
I haven't done this guy's shots, fam, bro.
Fam,
He
must hate his fans.
Jesus. Oi. These men are freaking awful, fam.
He definitely thought it was him. He definitely thought it was him.
What was that dribbling from that guy just then? Oh my word.
But there's a lack of quality from quite a few players. I'm telling you. Keep in mind, this is Newcastle's substitute players. So this isn't even their main, like, technically gifted players and stuff. Yeah, we're still struggling. But at this point, Hannibal might need to be sent off. Maybe if we play with 10 men, we'll probably do better than with him.
This is a waste of space, man. Garnacho
finally is going to be Livramento. Finally
he gets
to the byline.
Okay.
Good recovery from Livramento. You guys been eating him up this whole game. Gobbled him up the whole game from. It's crazy out here. They got Rash Bandicoot warming up as well. Freaking Rash Bandicoot, man. Man, like MBE warming up. Regulon with the ball in. Ethan looking ball in.
No,
And it would be nice.
Jesus Christ. You have a bit of time there. You just freaking kick the ball out. Jeez, man.
These streets are cold, man.
These man, they just don't look like they know what they're doing. Jeez, man. How can you be so trash?
Yeah, man. I'm so glad I've got food in front of me right now, because watching these guys on an empty stomach, yo, that's a death sentence, man. Okay, AWB on the ball into Amrabat. Yeah, imagine he misplaced that pass. I'll just pick the match.
See them heavy touches from AWB.
Anthony. To Amrabat. Amrabat into Hannibal. Hannibal to Anthony.
This is a decent switch. Please tell me it is.
Oh, finally a good pass from Hannibal. Wow. You got the ball, you got the man. Nice. Regulon into Mason Mount. Amrabat's there. Nice. Give it to Amrabat. Okay, good. Garnacho now. Decent ball in. It's a good ball in, you know.
Trust me.
Yo, Marshall, he can't attack headers, man.
He really can't. If that's falling, he's most
he can't attack. That was a good ball from Garnacho. Guy just can't attack aerial balls, man. You know what? Marshall was never the best in the air in general, but in the past, he used to have some level of mobility. The guy got no explosiveness now. He can't even jump properly anymore. Look at that, half a jump. It's like a star jump. What black man can't jump? Get out of here, man. Ooh,
yes.
Amrabat. Good tackle.
Such a good tackle.
Just in the poor area, losing the ball. Willock again carrying the ball. Oh my God, what a finish. Oh my life. I said it. I told you. Did I tell you about that Willock can carry the ball and we are so crap at defending it when people carry the ball? Did I say it? I said it, right? I said Man United are incapable of stopping players that carry the ball through midfield. And the one time he's been crap all game, heavy touches, poor passes. And the one time he does something good, it happens. I said it. I said it. When man talks, listen, innit? When man talks, listen. When I talk, listen, innit? Because, yeah. Freaking just carries the ball through the midfield. Watch this again. Let's have a look again. I'm about just, what are you doing? What are you doing? Willock, look, where's the pressure on the ball? Where's the pressure? Look at that great play from Hall there to body check Maguire. Stop him. Look how he checks Maguire. That's good play. Great finish. Again, people, Man United never give Onana an opportunity to look decent. Because how do you stop that? You can't stop that. Curled right into the side netting. GG, game over. Man United struggle to score 1 goal. Are we going to score 3 goals? Impossible. We can't even score 1 goal at the moment. This manager, wait a second, I just clocked. Yo, 6 goals in 2 games. 6 goals versus a weakened Newcastle side. We're 3-0 down at home. 6 goals in 2 games.
He's got to go, man. He's got to go.
Man, they make it make sense, yeah? Man, they make it make sense.
You don't want to play your flipping Ajax style goal, fam. Cut, bro.
What a goal, indeed. What a goal.
Guy,
Ex-Arsenal, man. Allow it, man. Look how man is moving through the box.
He needs to cut, man. I don't even care no more, bro. This guy he's skunked, fam. The flip am I watching, bruv? This is not Manchester United, bro. This is trash.
Mount. Bro, Ten Hag, he must be some sort of a double agent, you know. I don't know whether his idea was, I'm going to come to Man United, I'm going to go and buy up a bunch of Dutch players, bunch of Ajax players, give Ajax a bunch of money, then I'm going to come back the next year and go back to Ajax. Watch this guy leave Man United, go back to Ajax and remove them from the current pit they are in because they're bottom of the league in the Eredivisie. This guy shagged us, made us buy up a bunch of their players, giving Ajax money. Then he's going to go back to them and use the money that he gave them from Man United to go buy new players. Yo, this guy has conned us all. And he had the audacity to say, I'm not here to play Ajax football. Why are you here, bold man?
Me, bruv. You literally had a whole transfer window to buy the players that you needed for the flipping Ajax players. And you're here saying that you're never going to play it. Are you good, fam?
This guy signed 14 players, including loan players. If it was an issue of not having the players, if it was an issue of not having the players to play for Manchester, to play his style of football, all he needed to do is just buy them. You've had 14 players, including loan players, 9 permanent signings. And you could not bother to buy players that suited your style of football. Do some proper scouting.
What are you doing then? Like, bro, he's so
80 million for Anthony, who can't beat a man even if he had a belt. 80 million for that man. Yet, there's people out here, Julian Alvarez was getting bought for 15 million pounds. You've got people in, you could go to the Brazilian league, the bottom basement league. You could go to a beach in Rio de Janeiro and find someone better than Anthony right now. A beach, you know the man that played beach football? Someone better than Anthony's there right now playing football. I guarantee you. You could go to Ecuador like Caicedo and go get someone better than Mason Mount for a tenth of his price. 55 million, 5.5 million gets you someone better than Mason Mount right now in Ecuador. No cap. Easy. Go Colombia. Go Colombia. Wipe away a bit of cocaine dust away from some of the players. Get them ready. You can easily find someone better than most of these, man.
Man, trash, fam. How bad can you be, fam?
I'm telling you, go anywhere. Go into the doldrums of Europe, the doldrums of Brazil, Ecuador, Argentina. Recoba, a legendary midfielder, his son, Fernando, or it wasn't it, Federico Recoba, he plays in the Argentinian league right now. He's a CDM. He's a great player. Great player. He's better than flipping Amrabat and all these man. He plays in freaking Argentina right now. But Man United always have to go for the obvious signings and sign all these trash players. Man, Anthony, just because he played at Ajax, so what? It was worth getting for 80 mil. Make it make sense. Guy can't do anything. Exactly, like you're saying here. Like how Arsenal signed Martinelli.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, right now, Sancho is screaming. Screaming, Sancho, right now. He's having a good time. When we talk about having the last laugh, Sancho absolutely had the last laugh in this situation. Hoyland into Anthony. Anthony, heavy touch. What else is new? ATMs, you know.
And I remember I just passing to freaking nowhere, fam. Bruno.
It's actually crazy. It's actually crazy. Man United, you know. Man United are home to a weakened Newcastle side, are scrambling, had to throw on our most experienced players to try to see if they can salvage something. Man United struggled to score one goal, home or away. How are we going to score 3 versus a decent side? Game's over. I might as well prepare for the watch along. Sorry, for the match reaction. I don't even see the point of, focusing on this too much. This is over, man.
Oh, these guys are just so bad.
And they put on Bruno Guimaraes as well. Yeah, it's peak, man. Allow it, man. Dusted team. Completely and utterly dusted.
Zero tactics, bro. What is this, fam? Good ball being for regular. Oh,
Rashford.
ball bouncing off him, bro. Me, man. Yes. Bro, watching Manchester United, people, it's a comedy show, fam. It's pure comedy.
You know what the sad thing is? Look at us. We're resorting to long ball because we can't break them down doing simple short passes. But you know what team can? Ajax. But we didn't come here to play Ajax football. We are awful. Awful team.
So done. I'm so done with these, man, honestly. Jeez, Bruno, fam.
People.
Man, do these men not have shame, fam? You're losing to Newcastle. Obviously, Newcastle are doing well, but we're flipping Manchester United, man. Come on. Losing 3-0 to to Newcastle at home. My God, man. Just please. If this is a dream, wake me up, bro. Wake me up.
Wake me up inside and that. Don't start singing that song, fam.
When will it end, Rob?
When will it end, Rob boy?
When will it end?
When will it end, Rob boy? Hey.
When will it end for us?
When will it end, you know?
When will it end for us?
When will it end, Rob boy?
Jeez, man.
That's crazy.
That's a flipping foul and a half. What the heck?
I'd be willing to pay for Ten Hag's flight back to Holland right now, you know. I'll pay for his flight, fam. It ain't that much. The guy needs to go to the red light district the way he's behaving right now, fam. Bruno just bullied. Do you see Bruno getting bullied just then?
Sorry.
No physicality. It's crazy. Man's got zero physicality.
Nothing decent. What the heck? Oh, you
Hey! There's options left and right. Hey!
Takes the shot.
Mason Mount.
Absolutely poor. How many shots have been skied this match? How many?
Mason Mount really thought he was Frank Lampard for a moment there, you know.
How many shots have actually been skied this match?
Yo, look at this. Look at my bold manager, you know. Waste, man. People really thought he was going to be the next Pep because he was bold as well. It's crazy. Forgetting that he's just Dr. Eggman.
Literally.
Dr. Egge?
Dr. Eggman with a shinier scalp, bro.
Dr. Eggman, but at least Dr. Eggman is relatively successful. This guy is not successful at all, fam. Guys, washed.
Lofting around here.
I really gave this guy excuses for all of last season. I was like, no, he doesn't have his players. He's planning to he's gonna go defensive the first year like Arteta did. He's gonna get his signings in. He's gonna now transition us into playing more attacking football, more possession-based football, and we're gonna score more goals, a better footballing style. Everything's gonna be patterned this season. Instead, we regressed.
Like, how can he so bad though?
Make it make sense, man.
Like, how has he made it so bad? Like, what?
Reguilon, nice win. Højlund in a good. Oh my God, Højlund, man.
Everything's just a mess right now. Honestly, everything is a mess. And the pitch is a mess, bro. And flipping sideline is a mess, fam.
Man, shame that
The
shit.
pitch is a mess. Stadium is a mess. Lord have mercy, fam. Everything is a mess, bro.
Nah, that's crazy. Same guy that said all eras come to an end, like he's about to bring a change to the footballing world. Bro, when I heard that, bro, I was getting them goosebumps. I was thinking, yo, we might have got that. We might have to support in that guy, you know, because I was thinking to myself, yo, could it be a situation where in a couple of years from now, people will be clipping up that statement from Ten Hag and being like, yo, remember when Ten Hag said this? And now, people going to remember, but for the wrong reasons. Speak.
Bro, and bro, all eras come to an end. Like, his era is about to be up, bro.
Yeah,
Jesus.
in terms of what you say here, you're right. He has gotten loads of injuries. He has. However, at the start of the season, I was giving him such a pass because of the injuries. I wasn't saying anything. But once the players started coming back and we were still performing poorly, my issue is, yes, we had injuries. But when you're playing the likes of Galatasaray, who have a history of having never beaten an English side away in England in the entirety of their history in the Champions League, you cannot then go and lose that game. We had Casemiro there. We had Højlund. We had Rashford. We had Bruno. We had Varane. We had all of our main guys, Onana, everyone, but all the main guys playing. And we still lost comfortably to Galatasaray. We struggled against Burnley. Yes, we won in the end. We struggled massively to beat Burnley. Lost to Brentford. Oh, sorry, no, we didn't. We beat Brentford. Who's it that we lost to? I don't even remember, man. We lost so many games, I don't even remember anymore. Mount and Havertz, 2 plonkers. I should be where they are right now. You mad, bro? I'm telling you, if Mount and Havertz could make a living in the Premier League, I'm telling you, go Power League right now. There's people that can make a living as a footballer if Mount and Havertz are in the Premier League. Don't tell me you haven't played with man at Power League that are ballers. Don't tell me. Them Moroccan Donnies have got tricks and flicks for days, fam. Or that one black you who's got pace and power. Pace and power, fam. Don't tell me you can't get into the Premier League over the likes of Mason Mount. Drop me out, man. Go Power League right now. Go certain places. Go Birmingham. Go London. I bet if you go to the biggest Power Leagues in London, them academy players that pull up there, don't tell me they can't get in the first teams over Mount and Havertz. It's wild. No. Anyway, this match is as if, Man United and Arsenal are both probably not going to lose 3-0 today. That's wild, That's wild still. The social media El Clasico. Exactly. Division 1 Saturday League, you will see ballers 100%. 100%. But you could go to even a normal park. A dad taking his son out for a kickabout. Some of them dads are ex-pros. Don't tell me some of these ex-pros ain't better than freaking Mount. Telling you. Zidane with one leg. Old man Zidane. I saw him, a training video of Zidane with the Real Madrid team. Man's in midfield with Modric and Kroos still looking cold in midfield at like 50 years old. Bopping 1-2 in midfield. Pass and move. Doing little roulettes versus pros that are currently playing right now. Zidane's still doing that. Don't tell me Zidane at 50 isn't better than Mount. Come on.
Just peak, bro.
GG, man. GG. Which I said BG.
Bad
Bad game
that we've done and all that. We still haven't scored 1 goal, fam. Not even one. We just can't create nothing, fam. We just
The
look
thing
at
is, you see how
our
easy it is to dominate players in midfield. The ball sort of came from Maguire kicked it. Mount just got easily dominated in the air. On the edge, decent from Lindelof. How easy it is, man. Look at the lack of Maguire. Look at Maguire's lack of pace. It's crazy. That's the first time I've seen a Man United defender actually track someone making a run into the box. The fact that Lindelof switched and actually went to intercept Callum Wilson is rare to see. Yeah, 100%, man. People like Zidane was born with a football at his foot. Man came out with a ball, fam, long for the mum. Long for mumsy. Look, is that Dan Burn? Yo, this guy's huge, fam. Man like 6'7", bro. Relax, fam. Good clearance. On the edge, he's gonna shoot. Might as well.
Ooh! My days.
I thought I was going in, you know.
Trust me.
Yo, relax, man. Ain't trying to see 4-0. That's when we're getting into the real. It's already embarrassing, but that's when you're getting into the more disgusting numbers. Decent technique. If you put a little bit more outside curve on that, he scores that. You see, it was a little bit too flat. If he had really sliced across the ball, he scores that.
See that? After the replay, they show us what's going on in the game. Newcastle have the ball and popping it between.
Yeah. We have a goal kick and immediately lose possession to Liverpool. I said Liverpool. Newcastle. Bro, I don't even want to play Liverpool right now.
Well, that man would dismantle us, fam. Could be another like 7-0.
You see, Man United fans are leaving the stadium right now. You know the thing is, I am so scared about that Liverpool game. I'm so scared about that game because Liverpool are ruthless. They've got loads of really good clinical forwards. Gakpo, Salah,
even
Nunes, Jota. These guys are goal scorers first, not creators. Goal scorers first. They don't mess about in front of goal. If we're struggling with a weakened Newcastle side, we're losing 3-0, getting popped by Man City in third gear, in first gear. In first gear. What Liverpool gonna do to us? Mo Salah has a history of scoring versus us. He could be getting another hat trick.
Oh my days!
He could get another hat trick versus us easy. Yeah, exactly. Bro, trust me, that match finna be a bloodbath when we get to them. Bloodbath. 7-0, you know, bro. Bro, it could be 8. It could be 8. It could be double digits. The way we're defending, it could be double digits. But I'm not gonna lie. If the Liverpool match is going on and I'm like doing a live stream for it, obviously, I don't even know. Do I say 3-0 whitewash, or do I say like 4? If it's 4 or 5-0 by like 60th minute, do I sign off the stream? Do I end the stream? I don't even know, man. You guys tell me. Do I end the stream if it's like 5-6-0 by the 60th minute?
Just poor. We're losing and we're freaking not doing nothing, fam. I'm not trying to get back into the game. Fouling, man. Wasting time and that. Wasting our own good time. Are we trying to get back into the game or not, bro? Like, really and truthfully.
Man United don't score goals, though. So that's why the minute they went about, when it's 1-0, you're like, you know, we could scumbag one goal before the end of the game. When it went to 2-0, I knew this game was dusted because Man United don't even score 2 goals. We can't score 2 goals. The thing is, Man United, we literally scrape the bottom of the barrel to get 1 goal. So let's not talk about getting 2, let alone getting 3. Because when I even said get 2 goals, I was talking about get 2 goals to get to penalties, not get 2 goals to get 3 to win the game. I'm talking about get to penalties because Man United are incapable of scoring 3 goals. So me even asking for 2 was probably too much. So the minute it went to 3-0, the sign off. Nah, allow it, man. That's crazy. Double digits is crazy for Derby. Bro, it's not impossible, man. Bro, stranger things have happened. Did we not beat Arsenal 8-2? 8-2 BU, fam. And then Mizzo said here, someone said the team killed Bobby Charlton. That's insane. That's insane.
I probably did, fam. Look at the way we're playing, bro.
That's insane.
Bruv. My guy was stressed watching this team.
Man said the stress, fam. I was stressed, bro. That's freaking wild, bro.
Horrendous, man. What the heck was that, man?
That's crazy, man. Man, the stress, man. It's too much. It's too much for the poor, man.
Trust me. So poor, man. Wait.
But you can't be but to be honest, though, on a real level, you can't be getting stressed over Man United no more. Like obviously, I still get pissed and stuff, but I temper how upset I get because I know we're dusted. I know we're dusted.
Go on AWB, find the pass.
Okay, Anthony on the ball now. He's gonna do nothing. AWB on the ball now. He literally underhit that pass, making it so that AWB can run onto it. I just don't know what this Anthony guy is doing, fam. Just thinking the place out all the time. Proper stinky guy, fam. Faking out. I tried to defend this Anthony guy so much, even when people were mocking it. But honestly, yo, the guy is putrid.
Brazilian.
The guy's like, man smells like fermented cassava, fam.
But man's a fake Brazilian, fam.
Bro, the guy's defo like from Peru or something. He ain't from Brazil, fam. He's from like Peru or Cuba. You know them bandulu South American countries. It's not the big ones. He's from like Peru.
Man, still living. I think. Bro, my guy thinks he's called man doing all them ball rolls into empty space, fam. All them ball rolls, man's not taking.
You know what he does? You know what he does, yeah? He gets his leg out and he flicks it. You know when he flicks the ball like that? But I don't think he brought that. Bro.
You're not taking it. You're not taking the pass no one. So why are you acting like you're about to do something insane? Yeah. Like the man that used to do that was like Ronaldinho and that, and he did that.
Do that, and then little nutmeg and that. But he does it, then passes it backwards. Crazy, man. Told you, false, but there's bare false Brazilians out here, you know, nicking a living, fam.
Literally.
With their flipping blonde highlights, fam. Nicking a living.
Anthony should go back to his silver hair trim, fam. Bro. Maybe that would make
either way, he's still washed, man. Speaking, man, are dusty. Man United are dusty. We're dusty. Go on, Bruno. Good ball in.
Trash.
Yo, another stinky player.
Oh my days, couldn't even beat the first man.
Another stinky player. Couldn't even beat the first man. Bro, just put the ball into a decent area. It doesn't even have to be a perfect cross. Maybe Maguire can do something with it, or Højlund. Just trash. And this is another guy that's starving. Højlund is absolutely starved. Like, this guy is malnourished as a football player for Man United at the moment. The guy gets no service, no food. Bruno can't beat the first man with crosses no more. This guy's, he's lost it as well. Some would argue he never had it. But I'm not one of them people that say them things. But
when Bruno first came, fam?
Nah, Bruno went through the first game. He was genuinely insane. Now he's dusted, man. That's typical from Man United, though. People can start off well, and then they quickly regress into obscurity. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
What we saying about the world deserved Ballon d'Or? I think
I said the well-deserved Ballon d'Or. I don't know about them things there.
Trust me, fam. I think Haaland should have won it still. But, you know, long day.
Honestly, the person that should have won it was probably Rodri, fam. Bum both of them. Rodri should have won that. He won the treble. Rodri also won the Nations League with Spain and the treble and the Super Cup as well. And it was absolutely integral. Scored the Champions League final winning goal. He was integral the entire season, but you know, Messi tax is hefty in these streets, isn't it? Messi tax is hefty. I don't think it's deserved. Because winning the World Cup is one thing, but then what do? You have to judge people by the standards of what their club wants to do. Man's a crime mark, but I'm not pissed in it. I'm not pissed. The thing is, you have to judge a team's performance on what their own standards are. And PSG's standard is, we don't care about the league, we care about the Champions League. They won the league, but they're always going to win the league, to be honest. In the league, he was decent. In the Champions League, him and his team did absolutely F4. Yes, they won the World Cup, but how is that enough to win it when there's literally players out here in these streets winning trebles? There's whole players that won trebles, and one World Cup is equivalent to a treble. So one World Cup and an okay domestic campaign and nothing in the Champions League is better than winning a treble. And in Rodri's case, a treble, Champions League final winning goal, and also a Nations Cup. Make it make sense. For me personally, like, it just doesn't make, it's Messi tax. Simple. I already said it before. The reason why I think it's a popularity contest is because if Mbappe had won the treble, Mbappe wins it because he has the popularity. He's got the fame. He's got the waves and that on his hair. He's got the popularity in it, and he plays for. And if that's the thing. Also, if Haaland played for Real Madrid and had the same season, he wins it as well. Rashford.
He's double smacking the defenders, bro.
Yep. Blocked shot. Yeah, this is peak still. That's a cry, man.
Oh, pass.
That's crazy.
Gonna get past AWB though.
Man's a Messi surrounded by mid players. You mean mid players like Julian Alvarez and what's that guy called again? What's that guy called that's at Brighton? McAllister, that was at Brighton. They had players like Dybala and them man there. Man said mid players, Lisandro Martinez and them man. They're no mid players. Man United, 3-0. Ish. Ufa.
Man, am I gonna be looking at 10 funny.
Funny in the light. And there's he's definitely getting sacked though. That's one thing I can say. He's not coming back out of this. Man United, the thing about Man United players is like they're booking the way that these guys, when they decide that they're kind of done, they're fully kind of like done, if you get what I mean. It's not like other teams where a team will go through a bad spell, but you can tell the players are still on side and they can come out of that bad spell. Man United players, when they look like they're done with the manager, that manager's finished, fam, because these guys, they'll just put all the blame on them and then run and make excuses.
Another flipping match where the rival fans come to our flipping home pitch.
Jumping around naked.
Shirts off and that, clapping their hands, whoa, 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 all of them flipping fat English British people in the flipping crowd, fam. Jeez, man. Lord. Some bullying. Bruno, Rashford.
Rashford into regular.
Anthony.
But Roy Keane therefore stressed right now, fam.
Anthony doing
Roy Keane is therefore stressed right now, fam. Stressed.
That's your £80 million signing, by the way.
But that's not my signing, that's your signing.
Kicks him out. Freaking kicks it out.
Oh yeah, United done more work on that pitch tonight. The squad, yeah, exactly. The pitch always looks great. The groundsman at United, he does a fantastic job on that Old Trafford grass. The players that play on the grass, don't know about all that though. Man came from a team of fighters to this. Yeah. Look at Old Trafford. That's 2 games back to back at OT. The stadium's half empty before the end.
This team, bro. Oh my god. Do you hear the thing about the Manchester United kids?
Well, what about them?
Apparently, players were complaining that
Devil thing.
No. They're complaining about the socks that we had like at the very start of the season. Our socks were different on the very start of the season. They're saying that that the socks were like too tight for them. So like the I think Adidas are trying to get it fixed.
Oh, so that's why they've been playing shit and the socks were too tight and that. Right now I've heard it all. Man said the socks tax. Man said the socks. Oh yeah.
Barely coming up to the 90th minute. Still have barely created any chances. Still have not gotten at least one goal.
Not even one serious shot on target as well. Not one serious one. Kane has been on fire. Oh yeah, Kane has been on fire by me. He's been amazing. Goal after goal after goal after goal. But everyone knew it though. Everyone knew. I knew it was obvious that he was going to be amazing there. When you're that caliber of player, you're always going to be successful anywhere.
AWB just passes the ball out first.
In AWB, he's got no ball progression ability. So it's even a surprise that he just passed the ball out. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Literally 4 minutes remaining of this game. It's over.
I'm never watching the rest of this match.
It's over.
Flip off, man.
You guys, of course, I'm getting my match reaction ready for afterwards. Watch is what I typically do in it. It's peak out here.
In dusted players, man.
On the Man United side, there's not much to react to from the game itself because there's not really much to talk about. Nothing of merit happened this game for us. No key moments, no passages of play that were good, no sequences that ended up in a great shot on target. Did we end up having a shot on target that we created within the box? Did we create anything in the box?
I can't remember.
I don't think we created anything in the box that led to a shot on target. What a pass from Bissaka. Maybe I'll see what you're talking about. Those players and Ten Hag need a punishment at full time. Need a little one leg and a hold in the air band. Yep. Or they need you they just stand by the wall and go on their knees and have to look at the wall. Them ones there. That's it, fam. They stand there and they go on their knees and look at the wall and allow that to move from there. Nice tackle from AWB, but there's nothing to say, fam. But after that, now do something on the ball. Honestly speaking, another freaking embarrassing performance. Like I said, people, get ready for the match reaction after this. Need to tell you about certain man, tell you about this manager, tell man about these players as well. It's peak.
So boring, man. These men they're so boring to watch as well. What type of freaking horrendous tactic is this, fam? It's just boring. Can't score, boring, pass. Never get the ball anywhere. Can't even get the ball into a freaking box. Can't give our striker any chances. We literally bought a striker to give him chances. What do? Give him 0. Like, brother. Get a new striker, of course. At the same time, we get a new striker. Bruno has to drop off in form, not creating nothing as much as he used to. It's just peak, man. Wingers not creating nothing, typical. Jesus, man. The amount of holes in this team. God damn it, man. Trash manager, bro. I'm just about to end. 30 seconds left for us.
It's time to go. Table prediction, yo. At this current moment, it looks like we'll be doing something decent if we end up in the Europa Conference League. If we get like 7th or 8th, end up in the Conference League, we'll probably had a decent season from this point. That's what it's looking like. Where I predict we're gonna end up, probably around there, yeah, 7th or 8th. Looking like currently, if we continue the way we are now, the best we could hope for is Spencer. Yo, you know what? Yeah, I said I didn't care, but my heart low key, like, I felt like a little palpitation when the full-time whistle just blew. Now, yo, we are finished. My mum got me out here in the feelings and that. Yo, it's peak. Back now, it's peak. Yo, man, you're not finished, man. I don't even know what to say, people, but hold tight, innit? Gonna have to prepare for the upcoming watch along now. Sorry, the upcoming match reaction. jump in on the match reaction after this and get ready because I need to talk about these man in it. And a bit, you guys. Love for coming through again.